What is up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Quarantine Questions. It's a working title.
We're working on it.
Today, I'm going to answer your crazy questions. The questions that I would never have answered before quarantine, but now that we're here, I can't help but think, it. So we're just gonna do it, man. As always, if you want in on one of these in the future, you gotta follow me on social media, links somewhere. You can find me, add me, drop a heart on a picture, leave a comment next time I ask, and you might get in on this. So without further ado, man, we got a lot of questions and a lot to cover. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show, because I promise you, it's gonna be a good one. You guys ready? Let's do it! Yeah! All right, let's get straight to it. From Jacqueline Martinez, I have a lot of mixed reviews on this. What is your take or thought as a professional? I wouldn't use the term professional so loosely. On can you build lean muscle at home? There's more to this question, but the English was butchered terribly, so I'm not gonna read it. I've gone this far in life without an aneurysm. But to answer that question, it really depends on what equipment you got and how hard you're working. I find obviously a full gym, the more equipment you have, the better off you're gonna be. But with a couple dumbbells and some movement, some cardio, I mean, you'd be surprised on what you can do at home. Now more than ever, definitely focus on that diet, because we're probably all sitting around way more than we ever have. Lord knows I am. Thanks for your question. From Corey Shrekken Ghost, if you had to choose between dick falling off or develop incurable obesity, which would you choose? Talk about one of the hardest questions ever. Similar to like, would you rather jump into the volcano or drown into the lake? They both suck. Definitely incurable obesity though. I don't know what I'd do without my dick. Don't know what I'd do. But what do you guys think? Comment below. This is a divisive issue. Thanks for your question, man. From Nick Schildmeyer, do you think so far throughout this pandemic, you've learned anything valuable from it? Man, if I've learned anything, it's that I took so much in life for granted. I took the fact that like gyms were open, right? I could drive down the street to Alphalete. I could go to a restaurant. I could go see a movie, right? I mean, I'm pretty much like a loner already by myself, right? I moved here to a new city. I'm all by myself. After Hank moved back, I was going to dinner by myself, going to see movies by myself. So the isolation thing for me isn't really that bad as far as staying inside, but man, it's just the little things, man. Counting my blessings, man, and realizing that we shouldn't take any of this for granted, man. I'm gonna buy a tent and live outside after this shit. Damn. Thanks for your question, bro. From Alex Sandoval 88, has your life changed at all since getting your dog? Has he made you feel a lot happier? Our family dog brings nothing but joy to me and my family. You know what, man? The reason I decided to pull the trigger on the dog, for one, I love dogs. And anytime I'm around dogs, I can't help but pet them. I can't help but give them the furry belly strawberries. A good boy. He knows, and getting them all day. Obviously, the quarantine was a big thing on me being like, all right, like now's the time. But when I was in Ohio and they canceled the Arnold Classic, we went out to the club the weekend before they shut everything down.
Rest in peace.
We met up with a bunch of people out there, right? And Max Tuning was actually partying with us in VIP. We were just talking for a little bit, and he basically told me that getting his dog was like the best decision he ever made. After hearing that, I was like, well, if he can do it, I can do it. And let me tell you, I am so in love with this little guy. Yeah, he is by far the apple of my eye. Look at that little guy over there. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. If you want to know where my mental state is at, I'm having full-blown conversations with this fella. Wake up every morning, excited to pet him, excited to take him places, excited to lounge with him on the couch. He licks my face. To be honest, he's like the little buddy I didn't know I needed. Definitely happier. And the best thing about him is he's only gonna really get to between like 6 to 9 pounds. So he's super lap dog. I can fly with him. He can hop right on my lap in the car. It's convenient. And when he shits and pisses, it's really not that big of a mess. So I've watched angst dogs and those things are shitting loafs. Thanks for your question. From Chad Ashby 1206, my fiance has a huge crush on you. She usually mentions your name during sexy time. How do I get her to say my name instead? Let me tell you, man, things are feeling a little down in the bedroom and you can't get her focused on you. Like my dad always told me, never underestimate the power of a well-placed thumb. And remember, God gave you 2 of them. I walk into the bedroom every day, thumbs out. That'll have her screaming your name. And don't even get me started on the big toe. But that's too risque for YouTube. Can't get into that. Thanks for your question. From Mike Brown, ever catch your girlfriend straight up in a lie about where she was? How did you handle it? Ooh, I like this question. I've never caught my girlfriend now in a lie like that. I mean, I've caught her in lies, but nothing out of the ordinary, like cheating or anything like that. I've definitely had it happen in the past. And my thing with a relationship, I see a bunch of these simp men out here, these beta men, cowards. They like bend over backwards for their lady, and their lady can walk all over them, can cheat on them. I mean, I had a dude in my life recently that walked in on his girlfriend in bed with like 3 dudes and still tried to get her back. The fuck you talking about, man? You cheat on me once, or I catch you talking to another guy once, and I think that for some, like, I'm not giving you enough, you're gone. See ya. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that at all. The second you introduce lies, you introduce goofy shit, and I can't trust you, and you got me questioning, like, am I good enough? Like, fuck all that, man. At the end of the day, you gotta know your value. You gotta know that you're good enough. And there is a woman out there that would be thrilled to have you around. Screw chasing these thoughts around, man. I've been in quite a few relationships that ended right away when shit like that went down, so it is what it is. Thanks for your question, man. From Devin Minguez, did Carol Baskin do it? Are you team free Joe Exotic? And I'm gonna clear some shit up right now. Carol Baskin definitely murdered her husband, and we gotta get Joe out of prison. He learned his lesson, he served the time. He was set up. It's the worst thing you can do in this world is separate a man from his cats. And that's a cause I'm willing to die for. Thanks for your question. From John Eggman, why don't you do long distance running 3+ miles for cardio ever? Get out and enjoy the day, just inside stair steps. Well, John, I'm not a horse and I don't run for fun. The only thing me and a horse have in common is that we both have massive dicks. And running's not fun. Never done it for fun. I'm not gonna start now. Thanks for your question. From Gage Huber, when are we gonna launch a counterattack on the hackers? You know what? Fuck those guys, man. So I finally got like my emails back. I got everything locked down. We got double Google Authenticator security on everything. My YouTube account has switched over to a protected business Google account. That way I got full-time phone service if anything ever happens. I came out of this way better than I was before we got hacked, right? And to be honest, those guys got nothing out of that. Like, there was no benefit. No one got into my banks. No one got into anything other than my YouTube for 24 hours. I got all my videos back. Like, they accomplished nothing. Pussies. So I don't even think a counterattack's needed, right? I just hope they watch this video and they can look me in the eye and I can tell them this. You're all simps. And I hope they get that message loud and clear. If you spend your free time trying to like find a way to steal someone else's hard work and hack into their social media, like, go fuck yourself. Thanks for your question, Gage. From Tim Large, how much would it cost to give up your porn history? Woo, woo. Well, how much does it cost to buy a private island and a mansion on said island? That way I would never have to show my face around these parts again. You don't want to know what I'm watching. You don't want to know. If people knew what I was watching, the FBI would be here tomorrow. There'd be blue lights set up in this whole house and my walls would look like a Basquiat painting. So it'd have to be a lot of money. Comment below if your porn search history would ruin your life. Can't be the only one. Thanks for your question. From Jeff Boyardee. Hey, I like that. How long do you think this lockdown is gonna last in your truthful opinion? Man, to be honest, I have no idea. Because you don't even know what's real anymore. Like, what's true, what's false? Like, one headline reads that like it could be a year and a half and this is the worst virus we've ever had and things have never been this bad and tons of people are dying. Then you read something else and they're like, we'll be out of here by the beginning of May, no problem. And you got China, just can't be honest about a damn thing. You got these like press briefings we're doing where it's basically just the media waging war on our president. And it's almost like no one really cares about the virus as much as they care about trying to like dunk on each other politically or find a way to like improve their political position. I don't feel like any of this is really about the health and safety of the people. I think it's a lot of posturing and a lot of goofy shit. If I had to trust my gut on it, I would say they'll probably extend it into May and we might start seeing some stuff let up in June. If I had to be completely honest. If it was up to me, I would end the lockdown right now. A lot more people might die, but I'll be able to go to the gym. And sometimes that's all that matters. Thanks for your question. From Braden Paziuk, what's something you wish you could tell your 18-year-old self? I would tell myself to look around at all these popular kids that are stars on the football team or on the basketball team and cheerleaders and all that. I would tell myself to take a long look because here after too much longer, a lot of them are gonna be working at Walmart or Speedway. There's nothing wrong with that, nothing. But you know, don't be afraid to chase your dreams. Don't be afraid to go after what you want. And it doesn't matter what anybody's got to say about it. Doesn't matter what this guy's doing or that guy's doing. You just do you, man. Do what makes you happy. Work your fucking ass off. Grind. If anybody's got anything to say about it, tell them to go fuck themselves. And believe in yourself first and foremost. Thanks for your question, man. From F. Brian 35, do you enjoy eating ass just as much as egg? Boy. I wasn't always a bottom feeder. I'm not gonna lie. A couple years back, I gave her a try. Now your boy can't get enough brown eye. No, I'm a big fan. You know, obviously I'm not just gonna snack down on some rando, but if I know you, you seem clean, and we didn't just run sprints, it's fair game. Telling you, if you haven't done it before, do it. Could just change your life. Thanks for your question. Final question from Dave Richard 1173. Do you wear your hat to bed? Sometimes. It all depends. Now, if your girlfriend's over at the house, you can picture me butt naked, nothing but a hat on. Now, obviously, I'm going to town, you know what I mean? She's reaching up, feeling on my chest and my arms, and she's like, wow, I can't believe how muscular you are. And I'm like, yeah, this is what a real man feels like. And then she came. Thanks for your question. Appreciate everybody that checked out the video, man. Smash it with a big old thumbs up. Leave a comment down below about anything. Come here. here, Logan. Say hi to him, buddy. Say hi to Logan. Hey, that's my boy. You trying to get your diet right? You trying to have some at-home workouts? Check out RemingtonJamesFitness.com. I can be your personal trainer, and I'm delivering plans faster than I ever have. Something about being stuck at home makes the turnaround time way quicker. And I promise you it'll work as long as you follow it. So check it out. My new album, Summer Samurai, is on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can listen to music. Links in description. And I think that's it, guys. Appreciate you guys as always, and I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys.